Hello everyone, we are students from Binus University, majoring Information System. My name is Morris Wirantara, and these are my teammates Raffi Gublang Ahmad and Joseph Priyadi Pangungkir, and Mrs. Dia Wahyu Sukmaningsi as our accompanying lecturer. Today we're going to present our research about improving public transportation application, the role of user journey and large language model. Next. So this is the table of content. The first one is introduction. Number two, theoretical review. Number three is methodology. Number four, result and discussion. And the last one is conclusion. So this is the introduction. The Jakarta government is striving to create a smart city by launching a multimodal transport app as an integrated platform. However, this initiative faces a significant challenge of visit 2 million download target for 20 and 22. They have only reached experimentally 500,000 downloads. Research objective, this gap highlights a fundamental problem with the app user experience and design that requires further analysis. Therefore, this study aims to deeply analyze the user experience, identify the specific factor causing the low app adoption, and provide recommendation for future app improvement.
Okay, for the theoretical review, the first one is user persona is a design tool used to create fictional user profiles that help identify user needs and goals during software development. And then user journey maps is a map of a user experience from start to finish to identify problems and find solution, particularly in the context of public transportation. And then user intention, according to the theory of planned behavior and the technology acceptance model, a user intention is a key factor in understanding their behavior towards a technology. Next.
Okay, for the methodology, first data collection. We conducted online interviews with 15 active users of public transportation and multimodal apps in Jabodetabek using purposive sampling. All sessions were recorded and transcribed for clarity. Interview were chosen for their flexibility in exploring user experience. And for the second one is data analysis. We applied thematic analysis based on Brown and Clark, combining inductive and deductive approach with the support of GPT-4. The inductive process identified themes directly from transcripts, while the deductive process mapped data into predefined theme from prior studies. Manual validation was also performed to ensure accuracy. To support this, we used specific prompts, one for the inductive coding to extract quotes and group them into themes, another for deductive coding to map transcripts into predefined categories while capturing the new codes, and one more for the checking unique code to avoid duplication. Overall, this made the coding process more systematic and reliable. Third is user personas. From the analysis, we create a single persona representing workers chosen because they are the majority and most relevant user segment in Jabodetabek. And finally, the user journey. We map this persona's journey in using public transportation, capturing action, emotions, gain, and pain point across different stages. This helps us identify opportunities for improving service and creating innovations.
Okay, so after transcribing the interview, we conduct thematic analysis using both deductive and inductive approaches. This allows us to capture both theory-driven themes and insight directly emerging from the data. From the coding process, we identify 7 key themes. These were grouped and filtered based on similarity and relevance to the research objective. The result ensured that our recommendations are aligned with real user needs. Next. And then to make these themes more tangible, we develop persona representing key segments of public transport user. This persona highlight not only demographic characteristic but also motivation, behaviors, and pain points. The purpose is to humanize the data so that design solutions are more relatable and grounded in real user experience. Next. And then finally, we map the identified themes into the user journey stages. This approach shows where specific challenges or needs occur, wherever during planning, traveling, or post-journey. The mapping is not just interpretive, but based on systematically gathered qualitative evidence. As a result, the journey map reflects actual user experience and directly informs actionable recommendations for improving the app. Next. Okay, at the early stage of planning and buying tickets in this user journey, the main issue is inaccurate information. The routes and schedules shown in the app often do not match real condition on the ground. This creates uncertainty, waste time, and reduce user initial trust and willingness to engage with the app. And then, in the stage of wayfinding, waiting, and alighting, challenge shift toward connectivity and comfort. Users struggle with unclear direction, especially in unfamiliar areas or when switching modes. The lack of intermodal connectivity adds to the difficulty, while uncertainty about arrival times increase anxiety. Physical discomfort, such as inadequate bus stop facilities, worsen the experience. And then during boarding and traveling, comfort and time again dominate. Overcrowded vehicles and the absence of real-time information about passenger destiny or delays directly affect the quality of the travel experience. And then, interestingly, after the journey, sustainability emerged a positive theme. While it is not a direct pain point, users value the idea of making environmentally responsible choice, opening of opportunities for apps to encourage eco-friendly routes. Overall, the recurring themes accurate information, time efficiency, comfort, and connectivity consistently shape user perception. These patterns not only explain the low adoption rate, but also highlight strategic direction for improving app features and encouraging web user. Next.
So the conclusion or thematic analysis identify 7 key factors that shape the user experience. So the first one is availability, connectivity and access, time, affordability, comfort, sustainability, and accurate information and navigation. So next. Among the most dominant issue were inaccurate schedule, discomfort due to poor transport condition, and urgently caused by unreliable information. User also mentioned difficulty in navigating connection between transport modes, which is partly due to infrastructure gaps. Interestingly, some users said they choose public transport out of concern for the environment. To address these pain points, we recommend live tracking, which show real-time location and timing of transport modes, helping user plan more accurately. And the second one is eco-friendly routes, which suggests lower emission travel option to support environmental sustainability. This research shows how understanding real user experience can lead to meaningful improvement in digital public service. We hope that our finding can inspire future development or smarter, more responsive transport solution, not only for Jakarta, but also for other urban centers facing similar challenges. Thank you.